try not to take it out on other people. I have learned more about myself and gained more for me by trying to focus more on other people's wants and needs than I ever have simply staring and focusing and fretting on what I want, my own personal wants and needs. Now, first, this is easier said than done, but I hope the idea that you can serve yourself wonderfully by focusing on the needs and wants of others. If you can keep that in mind, hopefully it'll tap into a balance, of altruism and of, I think, what's really important about self-care. Now, there are a bunch of people in this world who really err on the side of neglecting themselves. This is true. And for someone like that, I would not say what you need to do, what would be a good idea for you to do, is maybe focus on other people more, okay? However, my experience and my belief is this group of people, even if you feel you're part of that group, my guess is it's far less common than some people think. I think most of us tend to err. Our natural gravitational pull is into our world, our history, our hopes, our wants, our frustrations. I think that's the natural. So I'm forever trying to balance that out with, focusing on others, considering others. I find that helps me get a balance. And again, my goal isn't to be an angel. My goal isn't to be some sort of a selfless martyr. My goal is sort of a sweet spot, somewhere between really benefiting myself and benefiting others. And I find that that's one of the hallmarks of real power and truth and beauty, is when my needs and someone else's needs perfectly overlap. That's the liberating spot. That's the sign. That's the North Star socially for me. So today, try not to take out on other people your frustrations, that black hole you feel sometimes in your heart that can't be filled by other people. It can't be filled by other people. And I have no quick fix ideas. It's a life's work trying to make sense of that sense of not being complete, that sense of loneliness, that sense of missing out on something. And that's your job. Other people, they can give you a car. They can give you some good advice. They can buy a meal. Maybe you can be inspired by their behavior for sure. But other than that, it's your work. And it's one thing. It's bad enough, it's unfortunate enough when our own frustrations, our woes, our self-judgments, when all that stuff slows us down from having a good day, that's one thing, that's unfortunate enough. But then when we turn around and actually take that out on the other people who've chosen to spend time with us, who are people we love, or people who are trusting us, people who might well be counting on us, to not be able to get that together and rise above is one thing, but to actively take it out, to blame them indirectly, to pressure them to provide something that it's not their job to provide, that is, I think, a next level misfortune that I personally really work hard to try to avoid. There are lots of moments when I fall short regarding who I want to be, how I want to be, the experience I want to provide for people in general, especially my family. I fall short. And in those moments, it's frustrating, and I am tempted to self-judge. At the same time, what I try to do is keep in mind, well, at least, while you didn't provide this, you weren't able to achieve that, at least you didn't take out on the people you love your own frustrations, your own personal work. So today, try to keep that in mind and try not, if you can, to take that stuff out on other people.